It's the man YSN, and you're listening to YSN Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all know what time it is, man. You're rocking with the man YSN, and you're tuning into the episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast in the South. I got a very special guest on the line with me right now, man, all the way from St. Louis. It's got a new project coming out called Melodies, man. It's going crazy right now. I got the one and only Mr. Luh Kel on the line, brother. How you doing, man?
Yeah, chilling, man. Blessed to be alive, man. How you doing?
Hey, I can't complain either, man. Very blessed myself, man. You got to thank the man above, for all the blessings, especially you, man. You're on the roll right now, bro. There's Melodies, man. You got the track with A Boogie doing numbers right now, bro. How's that feel?
Man, it's definitely a great experience, man. You know, just happy to make great music, especially with legends and things like that.
I feel that, man. A Boogie's definitely a legend, bro. So let's take it back to the very beginning of it, man. You said, like I mentioned earlier, bro, St. Louis native, man. Talk about how you got your start in music.
I've started young for real, just like doing groups and all talent shows and everything like that. Now I'm more so like bigger and you know what I'm saying, just
Right.
putting real projects out, man. So yeah, it's exciting for sure.
I feel that, man. So talk about so I was reading up on your bio, man. It said that you got your start with a group called Project X, and that's how you really got your foot in the game and getting that experience, man. So talk about how that experience with Project X built you up to what you got going on today.
Really it's just like when I started out the group, it really showed me that I really wanted to do music. Like we was doing shows, we was doing all the things that you know what I'm saying? Like it's like the upbringing of music, you know what I'm saying? Just like a part of my story. So it definitely made me feel like I know I really want to do this for sure, you know?
Nah, facts, man. Facts, man. So who's some of your influences growing up?
Growing up, like when I was little, I listened to a lot of like Michael Jackson, Jackson 5 and things like that. But when
Hell
I
yeah.
got older, I listened to like Chris Brown and PNB Rock and things like that.
I like that, man. I always tell people, man, Michael Jackson, we will never see another Michael Jackson in our lifetime. You know, he
That's,
was one of one for sure, man. And so I like how you said that, man, because I can tell, like, listening to the music that you definitely have like strong melodies and good singing voice in there, man. So I can definitely see the Michael Jackson inspiration. Can you dance? Are you a dancer?
no,
Come
no,
on, man.
I but tools. But hey, I do want to get into dancing too. I feel like I'm kind of tall though, like just a little bit. So like it'd
Right.
be kind of hard to hit a couple moves, but you know,
How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
Yeah, I'm 6 feet too. Every time I try to dance, it looks crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we kind like we ain't lengthy for real, but we kind of lengthy. So it's kind of hard to like not be stiff when you moving.
Exactly. Nah, facts. The problem I run into if I try to like you ever see like the inflatable arm two men in front of the
Yeah,
car dealership?
yeah, that's definitely how I look for sure.
Yeah, yeah, man. Dancing is definitely a short man sport for real.
Definitely.
Man, so you mentioned that PNB Rock was one of your inspirations and you actually end up getting to work with them, man. Talk about that. How did that come together?
He had hit me up and I just sent him the record for real. You know, just I was new in the quote unquote industry for real. Like I had just started dropping music and getting like charts and things like that. So he had hit me up and I sent him the record and he sent it back and it was really just how it was. Like it was real organic for real.
Facts, man. That's how the best things are. Especially, how did that feel? Knowing that somebody that you had been listening to prior, now you had a song with him.
Feel good. Honestly, like really unreal, you know, just like having an inspiration and listening to his music every day to actually being with him in person and shooting a music video and things like that. Like it was really just like it inspired me myself, you know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Showing that your hard work is paying off.
For sure.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it. So you took a little bit of a break in music, man. Your last album, LOVE Love, was released in 2020, and now we got Melodies coming out 3 years later, man. So during the 3-year hiatus that you took, man, what was going on? Were you just dealing with some life things, or working on a new sound? What was going on?
I mean, I really just was just chilling for real. I wasn't really working nothing out per se, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Really just enjoying the moment,
Right,
being
right,
young.
right.
And you're not gonna be young forever. So if you spend every day just working while you're young and you're gonna look up 20 years later and you worked every day and you never enjoyed it. So just living life, man. We only got one of them.
Not facts, man. That is a very solid point. A lot of people definitely take the workaholic thing to the max for sure, for sure. And so
Yeah.
I like how you said that though, because I feel like taking some time to, live and collect those experiences definitely helps the music and the art form, because you actually have stuff to talk about, like real shit to talk about, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
Hell yeah, man. So going into this Head Melodies album, man, what was it like putting this project together, man? I was listening to it, and I can definitely tell it's been some growth since the first album, Mixed Emotions and Love, man. So going into Head Melodies, man, what changed going into this project?
I had, like you said, had more to talk about, life situations and just different things as in growing my art. For this project, I was locked in for about 2 months every day in the studio, just working and working and working and working. And, it came out how it did, you know, just
I can
speaking from real.
I can dig it, man. So what's been the reception from it so far?
I ain't seen not one bad comment on it yet. So, you know what I'm saying? We had to be doing something good.
Right, right. I can dig it, man, because there's one thing about them haters on the internet. They don't they don't miss a moment to let you know how they feel.
Sure. And I ain't seen one yet. I could be looking past them, or it really ain't no bad comment. You feel me? But I
Right.
ain't seen.
I can dig a Ray Charles to the bullshit for sure, for sure. So like I said earlier, man, from St. Louis, man, I feel like St. Louis has been definitely had a big spotlight on it right now. You've had a lot of huge names coming out the city, man. So how do you feel being from the city as well and being on the forefront of that movement?
Man, it's exciting, man. Especially seeing people like people's growth. You know what I'm saying? We all from the same city, so you see people before and after they go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just because I was always in the environment. So seeing the people that's popping now, just like start their career off and grow into what they are now, it's amazing.
I can dig it, man. Do you ever see yourself collaborating with some of the people out there, like Sexy Red or Blikion or anybody?
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely like in the future we put something together for sure. But right now just focusing on this project and you know, the future is the future.
I can dig it, man. It's always time for sure, most definitely. So on this new project, Head Melodies, man, what's one of your favorite songs out there?
I like all of them.
Yeah.
Uh, I definitely like the ones where I would speak my truth about life and stuff like that, like taking off or D&D. But every one of them got its different vibe. Like shout out the one with A Boogie too. Like I said, working with legends, like it's like all of it got its own feel to it to make me like it in a different way.
Right, I can dig it, man. Speaking of that track with A Boogie, but that's the only feature you have on the album. So how did you end up linking up together with Boog?
My homeboy S Dot put it together. His producer, man, he produced the track, and you know what I'm saying. He called him up, he pulled up to the studio, we played him the record, he liked it, so he recorded to it for real. It wasn't really too hard. It was pretty easy for real.
Makes sense. It seems like a common thing with the people you collab with. They just like the records that you send them.
Yeah, so sure.
Bad. So going into like your songwriting process, man, when you're like picking beats or in the studio, what vibe do you typically look for that you when you hear that that's I need to get on that.
I just like real instruments, like I like real guitars or real piano or stuff like that. Like I don't really too much like all the electronic music for real. I just like authentic, like acoustic type of melodies and instruments.
Right, right. Do you play any instruments yourself?
Um, I wouldn't say I play because like that's a big statement, but like I know my way around a few chords on like pianos. You feel me?
Makes sense. Feel like if you be in the studio long enough, you pick up a few, you know.
Yeah, definitely know like melodies, like what sound good and what don't sound good. You feel me?
Nah, facts, facts. And I used to play the guitar back when I was in middle school, for like a semester. And
That's fine.
again, 15 years later, I probably couldn't play a guitar now, but I definitely know the chord progressions. You know what I'm saying? If you hear me, you feel me? Feel like that's one of those things is like once you get hip to it, it just sticks with you, you know?
For sure, definitely.
Hell yeah, man. So boom. 2024 is around the corner, man. Literally a month and some change away, man. What can we expect for the new year?
More music, bigger opportunities, maybe even some shows, all type of stuff. Just me growing for real, you know?
All right, nah, facts for sure, for sure. So is there a tour plan for this album?
Nah, we don't got a tour plan. Not yet. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? This is just a mixtape, you know. So we got an album coming, hopefully. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right, right.
And possibly a tour, but right now, just really promoting this album, well, mixtape, promoting it, and just getting the records out.
I got you. See, I like how you describe it as a mixtape, man, because I feel like streaming services have definitely blurred the lines between mixtapes and albums because they're all in the same place, man. You remember the era of like live mixtapes and Dat Piff and platforms like that?
Oh,
I
yeah,
f- I feel like we definitely need to bring those back to differentiate. All right, this is an album and this is
hey,
a mixtape.
for sure.
So what makes this a mixtape instead of an album? Like from your definition.
I feel like an album is more serious. Like an album is that's the like the real presentation. Like you feel me? Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I I haven't dropped the album yet. I dropped all tapes. Feel me? So really, just like an album is when you really like, you know, you know, it's
Right.
just
I'm here. I
yeah,
can
for
dig it,
sure.
man. Nah, facts, man. It's just so funny, man, because it's like the terminology has changed so much over with the new streaming era. It's just everything is uh I get it though, man. So
Yeah.
boom. Who are some people that you're planning on that you want to collab with in the future, man? You already got songs with Queen Naija, PNB Rock, A Boogie. We just talked about that, man. So who are some dream collaborators of yours that you want to do work with in the future?
I want to do a record with Justin Bieber. That's always been like on the top of my roster. You feel me?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, hopefully we can put that together for sure.
You got to get some dance moves under your belt if you want to collab with Bieber, man. That's the Super Bowl of collabs. I feel like
Yeah, I'm gonna work on my little one too.
I can
Yeah.
dig it, man. Nah, facts, facts, facts. Speaking of Bieber, man, Usher, his protege, man, is in the halftime show Super Bowl, man. Are you a big Usher fan?
Yeah, yeah. I'm a big fan of R&B in general. So Usher being one of the legends coming up in R&B for sure. Yeah.
Hell yeah, he's definitely top five of my R&B list,
Sure.
man. Who's your R&B Mount Rushmore?
Man, it's a whole lot, but it's a lot of female artists too. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like like you got K Michelle, Alicia Keys, Usher, Chris Brown, got Anthony Hamilton. Like I don't really I can't just say, you know what I'm saying, five. Like I got 10, 20, like
Right.
are good, great R&B vocalists out there. So
Nah, facts, man. How do you feel about the modern space of R&B? I feel like it's definitely changed from how it was when we were kids, you know? How do you feel about the modern R&B and how it is today?
I like all R&B, you know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter, you know what I'm saying? We just added more beat to it, maybe a little bass, but at the end of the day, you still got people that's really singing, and you got people that, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Even if they are singing, rapping, like it's all about the feel, you know?
Right, right. A lot of people say they bring up like old like Omarion videos and Ray J, where they're like outside singing and crying in the rain, you know. Is
I
that
probably
nobody's singing in the rain no more, man?
I
But
probably cry in the rain though. Them be
say
the one
what?
Them be the ones I probably gotta go cry in the rain or something.
You gotta bring it back, man. Ain't nobody crying no more, bro. I feel like a lot of that because like dating has changed over the years, you know, because R&B and love, like R&B is love music, you know, and I feel like modern dating is not the same as it was 10, 20 years ago, and it's starting to reflect in the music, man.
For sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like, people not taking relationships as serious no more. Everybody a city girl and you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I gotta get back to that love, man.
Nah,
That's the real piece of life, man.
can't go nowhere without no love, bro. Real shit. Do you feel like there's like hope for our generation as far as like relationships are concerned? Do you feel like this is just like uh just a for now problem, or do you think it's gonna have lasting effects?
Man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just know I ain't part of that crowd. So I don't know. I don't know. These girls is wild. These guys is wild, man. These people gotta settle down and get into a real relationship, man.
Nah, facts. The way I see, man, I feel like the problems that we are facing now is like as far as like dating and love is concerned, I feel like they're not new at all. People have always been cheating. Girls have always been hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like every generation has had their fair
Yeah.
share of debauchery. You feel me? It's just our turn to experience it, you know?
Yeah, but also with it, like the thing with our generation is now you got social media, and that's a big part. You know what I'm saying? Before people would cheat and do this, but they don't flaunt it on social media. It's not really a thing. Now having a bunch of dudes pay your bills and like that's a thing now. Like they idolize it. So it's crazy. Like it's
Nah,
crazy.
fact. Do you think social media has like made cheating okay?
Yeah, yeah. You got dudes out here publicly apologizing. Like it's crazy. Like before, it'd be singing in the rain outside. But now you on IG typing with your fingers, like you know.
Hey man, you gotta get it how you live, bro. You know?
Guess so, man.
You
I
gotta
guess
fix it
so.
how you broke it.
Guess so.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I feel like if a nigga was to apologize in the rain in today's day and age, like made a social video of him or video put a video of him on the gram crying in the rain, apologizing to his girl for cheating, like he would go so viral, bro. Like in the wrongest way possible.
Yeah, but they'll call that sassy.
Exactly. You can't win for losing, man. You
They'll
can't win
call,
for losing. I just got called sassy a week ago, actually.
you think
Um
sassy
as I feel like that's just their way of like it's just like the reverse card for us standing on business, you know, like how dare you
for
believe.
real? You put it on business?
No, man, no, like real shit, man. Like if you look at like social media, you feel me? All the sassy allegations come from like men having
Get
boundaries,
their mind. Yeah, for
you
sure.
know. Like
That's
it's definitely the game has changed for sure, for sure. But I think that's also reflecting in the music as well, man, because you know you have some um R&B singers, they're singing about that lifestyle, you feel me? Like it's pretty much you would expect to hearing like rap songs and stuff, but they singing about it, which is cool because I feel like you're getting both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You got niggas in love, you got niggas who are tired of you. You know what I mean?
for sure. Definitely.
Nah, facts, man. Facts, man. So boom. If for the people who aren't familiar with Luh Kel, I don't know who's not familiar with you, man. You got 1 million followers on the gram. So for the very few people who aren't familiar with you, man, you have to describe yourself in 3 words. How would you describe yourself?
Different, lover boy, uh, vulnerable.
Yeah, to sneak lover boy in there, let you know. I like
That for the ladies. Hey,
that.
but I'm for real though. Yeah.
I, I fucks with it, man. I fucks with it. A different lover boy who's vulnerable. I can dig it, man. So you like at your shows, you like pass out roses and stuff to the ladies, man, make them feel good.
Nah, I ain't never passed out no roses, but I did like bring like females on stage, things like that, you know?
Hey, maybe you should add that to your repertoire, man. You know, embrace
Yeah.
the lover boy. Pass out some roses to the ladies. I believe who I think it was Al Green, one of the like or Marvin Gaye. One of the two. They used to have like all women shows. Like dudes were not allowed at their concerts. Like it was all women.
I did not hear that, but that's crazy.
I don't know, man. Maybe that's something you could, experiment with.
Oh, definitely. I probably gotta see what that's time about.
Nah, facts. I'm not even getting. It's definitely one of the time. I really think it was Al Green, or Teddy Pendergrass. One of them two, like that, like them, old cats definitely had all women shows back in the day, man. So I'm like, hey, man, that Lever Boy stick can take you a very long way.
Oh yeah, that's fire for sure.
Facts, man. Facts, man. So boom, Head Melodies is out right now, man. Why don't you let the people know where they can find it at, where they can stream your music at, if they want to follow you on social media. Let them know where they can do all that at, bro.
Yeah, y'all just go anywhere, type in LUHKEL, and you'll find me. You know what I'm saying? Download the new project Head Melodies. Download the new song Head Melodies featuring A Boogie and tap in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all heard the man, man. Luh Kel Head Melodies out right now. Make sure y'all go tap in with him, man. He's going crazy, man. For especially the ladies, man. Them all lady shows are gonna be packed out. So you need to tap in right now so you know when to get them tickets to that shit, bro. Luh Kel's going crazy right now. It's been another episode of YSN Radio, the coolest podcast of the South. Appreciate you for your time, Kel. Make sure you tap into all the other episodes, man. All platforms wherever you get your podcast from: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, everywhere you go. Cop and merch from ysnradio.com. We got nominated for a podcast of the year, so vote for us, man. It's going to be crazy. And like I always say, man, until next time, same place as the coolest podcast in the South, YSN Radio. Let's go.